And next week I'm gonna show you how to wash your ass.
Tripper plug, this the real deal. This tripper plug, this the real deal. I know you see me on television, I know you see me on your YouTube, but you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool. Never let your left hand know what your right hand finna do, cause they gon' study your every move, try to imitate what you about to do. This here is the gang gang. We don't rock with you if I ain't feeling you. I've been on top since I started, dog, and I ain't finna move.
What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite cousin Tripp, and I'm back with another banger. Pow! That was a machine gun, you know. What's up? How y'all doing? Man, I hope everybody taking care of themselves, washing your hands, you know, social distancing. You know, a lot of y'all freaks don't know how to social distance. You know, you gotta get it. You know, you're swallowing the coronavirus. It's gonna go straight to your bloodstream. But, you know, we gonna pray for y'all during this time. You know, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It ain't no problem for me. I've been social distancing from y'all for the past year or so. So I'm good. No, but in all seriousness, it ain't no joke. It's getting real. You know, I love y'all, man. Stay safe. You know, until I get back, I don't want to see none of my cousins with the corona. You know, be careful out there, you know. But yeah, man. I wanted to talk about herpes. You know, the bump. When is a good time to tell somebody that you might be doing the bump? You know, and I know it's hard out there for a lot of people dealing with this issue, and that's the reason why, you know, we talk about HIV and chlamydia and syphilis and all of these things. But what about people that's, you know, doing a bump? You know, we need bump awareness. You know, everybody needs love, including the people who dealing with, you know, genital herpes. But when is the right time to tell a potential partner that you might be, you know, bumping? Little short story time. You know, growing up in Cleveland, where I come from, my family didn't really educate me on diseases like that, sexual transmitted diseases and things like that. I told y'all I caught the crabs from a girl named Mary. You know, I know you can catch that anyway, but mine was sexually transmitted because we was hunching, you know, rubbing, you know, and the next thing you know, I caught, you know, the crabs. But this ain't about the crabs. This is about, you know, the bump. So I was about maybe 11 years old, and this guy, a friend of the family, you know, needed a place to stay. Now, I had my own room. I had two brothers at the time that lived with us, and they shared a room. I had my own room, and I had bunk beds. So, you know, he would sleep on the empty bunk bed. And I don't remember his name or nothing like that, you know. But he would drink a lot. And one day, you know, I came home from school and went up to my room, and he was in the room, passed out drunk during the day. It had to be about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And he was butt naked. And I go in the room, and, you know, me being curious, you know, a young man, you know, trying to figure out his sexual. Actually, I wasn't trying to figure nothing out. It was what it was. You know, a young gay male. Never had really no sexual experiences, But I went in the room and he was naked. Butt naked. Sleep on the bottom bunk. And his pickle was hard. And I opened up the door and I seen him and I was like, wow, you know. So I moved in a little closer, you know, to see, you know, what was happening with the situation. And, you know, I walked over there and tiptoeing, making sure I didn't wake him up. And I got close to the pickle. And when I looked at the pickle was doing the bump. I mean, it had pimples and dots and blisters and, you know, and I had never seen nothing like this before. And true, I hadn't seen many pickles at that point, but I knew it wasn't supposed to look like that. And I looked at it and I'm like, what's wrong with his penis? What's wrong with it? I really didn't understand what it was, but in my mind, I'm a smart young man. You know, I knew something wasn't right. It took me a little while longer to realize that he had, you know, herpes. And that was my first experience and my only experience, thank the Lord, with anybody who had been dealing with this. Now, I didn't tell nobody because I didn't want nobody thinking, you know, I was creeping in there looking at him while he was sleeping and things like that. But he definitely was doing the bump hard. And it was doing an outbreak, a bad outbreak. Because, I mean, it was all over his shaft. And I didn't get close. I didn't touch it. I just looked at it. It kind of scared me for a little while. Thank the Lord. But, you know, a lot of times when you don't, you know, get that education, you'll learn somewhere along the route. Pay attention, you know. But yeah, that made me think about when is the right time to tell somebody that you have herpes. You know, it might be a time where you don't have an outbreak because, you know, it comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? You could be cool for a couple months, maybe, and then you have an outbreak. So suppose you seeing somebody within that time, you know, and you think you good because you ain't had no outbreak. Is it fair to still have sexual relations with somebody even if you ain't dealing with an outbreak? And should you tell every partner up front? Or anybody that you dating up front and that you doing a bump? I want to know. Yeah, I'm asking for a cousin. Because, you know, I don't think there's really a cure for this. You know what I'm saying? If you mess around with somebody who doing the bump, you going to end up bumping the bump, you know, doing a Humpty dance. Maybe a couple weeks, months later, you'll see. So, if you seeing somebody, should you tell them before you have sexual intercourse with them? Even if you ain't dealing with an outbreak. Because, you know, you could wear a condom and, you know, it could be around your leg or in your pubic hair, or, you know, you rub against them and you got it. So do people with herpes deserve love too, or should you just meet somebody else with it? You know, and y'all, you know, be like Jack and Jill, you know, on a hill. Y'all let me know. You know, for me, I want to know up front. And truth be told, I probably won't date you. You know, if you tell me you got the bumps. I just don't want to take that type of risk. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't had an outbreak in 3 months, 4 months, and you think you cool, I need to know. You know, don't sleep with me or try to sleep with me or hunch with me, rub. I don't even want to cuddle naked. We can't hold each other. We can't do nothing. I'm sorry. You know, and this is one of the things that you have to deal with when you're dealing with that. And that's why you got to be very careful who you sleep with, because you never know. There's more than corona out here. There's more than HIV and things like that that you have to worry about. And you could be a wonderful person, a great man, a great woman, and now you have to deal with this for the rest of your life, and you have to tell all these potential partners. And 9 times out of 10, when you tell one person and they don't want you, they might spread it to the next person, and they spread it just like the person who spread it the herpes. So now the whole neighborhood know that you bumped up, Lakeisha, and don't nobody want you. Y'all got to take care of yourselves, man, and get to know these people before y'all sleep with them. And it's okay to ask people, you know, you good. You know, a lot of y'all ask, you know, are you HIV positive? But what about the other stuff? We need to ask that too. I don't know. When is the right time to tell somebody? Let's just try these few scenarios and see how they work. Oh, baby, slow down. We ain't gotta rush into this. I mean, we can do it sometime, maybe next week, maybe 4, 5 days, more days. Okay, baby. Well, just let me play some music. Set the mood right. I called you over tonight because you know, things been going really well in our relationship, and I know you're ready to take it to the next level. I'm ready to take it to the next level too, and you know, I really love you and I trust you, and I feel like I could talk to you about anything. And this ain't easy for me to say, but I got herpes. You got what? I said I got herpes. Herpes. Your favorite. Oh. You want to give me head right now? No. You ain't got to do that. I mean, I ain't really into oral sex. I mean, I do it to you. You just want to taste it? Okay. You sure you ready? Okay, so those were a few ways that I figured might help y'all, you know, break the news to your potential partner. And in all honesty, I believe everybody deserves love. I mean, if you honest and open with somebody, you might find somebody who willing to deal with it. You know, just during outbreak season, you know, let them know, you know, baby, this ain't the time. You know, I'm going through something right now, you know. Can you hold off until, you know, this, you know, goes away? I don't know. Talk to a doctor. Go to your doctor together and see if y'all can have a healthy relationship and what you need to do to be with somebody that has herpes. Because I'm sure there's a couple of my cousins out there watching. I love y'all. Hey. They might be dealing with it. And you know we love y'all all the same. You ain't got to tell us in the comments. But just let me know in the comments, what would you do? And how would you handle the situation? And are you open to dating somebody who doing the bump? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. And let's just have a discussion. You know, that's what we do here on Triple Plug. Shout out to all my new cousins, man. Like, I'm really loving y'all. Like, man, if y'all haven't met the new cousins, make sure y'all say something to them in the comments and be nice. You know, we a family. Sometimes dysfunctional. Some of y'all be, you know, with the incest, y'all want to do each other. But hey, that ain't none of my business. You know? Man, I'm so thankful for the growth of the channel. I mean, everybody's starting to, you know, subscribe, and it feels good, man, because we're going to finally be able to reach the people that we need to reach, man. I love y'all, man, and I hope y'all be in prayer. Like I said, stay safe. You know, I can't wait to get back to America, man, to really turn it up with all of y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you'll be the first one to know whenever I drop another video, because all my videos is bangers. If you don't know that all my videos is bangers, go scroll down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about 100 of them. Some of y'all done watch some of them. You know, keep watching. You get to know me, man, and I'll be your favorite cousin. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this, man. Leave a comment. If you ain't never left a comment before, let this be the first video you leave a comment on. You dig? I'm out, man. Holla at your boy.